All right, guys, Black is here. And I said I was going to keep sexual stuff off my channel from now on, but every once in a while I get this urge to talk about something. What I want to talk about is this. There have been some people who have made videos and they want people to believe that a person can choose who they are attracted to. You can't. You can't choose who you are attracted to. You can choose who you date, but you can't choose who you are attracted to. And basically, you know how you have some straight people will say, I've always been attracted to the opposite sex. Maybe they have. Maybe they have. But when you are bisexual, I used to be bisexual, okay? And when we'll just say when I was 16, if I could get with a woman, I could get with a woman and enjoy myself. If I want to get with a man, I could get with a man and enjoy myself when I was 16. When I got older, probably around 92 is when I noticed that I was leaning more towards men. Actually, to be honest with you, it started before that. It started around maybe 1990. No, actually it was 92. It was 92. But I think I was starting to feel it in 90. I really do. But getting back to it, I was dating a girl. Her name was Melanie. At the same time, I was messing around with a male friend of mine. I'm not going to, well, hell, everybody know. Everybody know. I mean, everybody I used to hang out, they already know who I'm talking about. His name starts with an L. He's from Decatur. Anywho, so I was dating. And the weird thing is that I told this story before. He and I was riding around, and he used to act like he didn't want me to touch him. Right? So we saw this girl standing at the bus stop one day, and he was like, man, why don't you go there and talk to that girl so you can leave me alone? So I got out the car and started talking to the girl. This is back when I was slim. I had just gotten out of prison, so I was about 210, 220 pounds, attractive. So I got out and started talking to the girl. She ended up getting in the car, and we took her home. And she and I started to date. Now, I'm dating this girl, so I would take my mind off of him. And all three of us riding down the road. She's in the front seat. I got my arm around the seat. He grabs my arm and brings it down to his private parts. But remember, he wanted me to get the girl, so I would stop messing with him. Right, I know. Weird, right? But getting back to it, at some point I realized that I preferred to be with him than with her. And the thing was, he and I, we wasn't actually having intercourse. It was more of an oral thing. It wasn't intercourse. But I still rather be with him than with her. Now, also because she was a freaking hood rat and he was more suburban. And to me, he and I had more in common than her. He liked stealing cars. We liked messing with cars and stuff like that. She didn't. She liked selling drugs and stuff like that. But anyway, getting back to the thing, some bisexual people can choose to be with a man or with a woman. But again, at a certain point, I got where I preferred to be with a man. And I remember I started having problems getting up with her. I mean, there was times I just could not get it up with her, And it wasn't necessarily because I was thinking about him. It was just Melanie was an interesting female. She looked like a lesbian almost. She was kind of not thick, like fat, but she was like a female basketball player with a lot of something to sit on. That was a damn good description of her. But anyway,